Right, guys, today we are going to say goodbye. Goodbye, my lover. Alrighty then, and a very warm welcome to another Shakes and Fidget episode in English. And yeah, normally in the past I would have did some crazy cuts, yeah, or at least added some music video. But well, I want to say goodbye to this character on World 59 International already. Because I mean, uh, what happened before? I said I want to play a little bit more inactively, but I wanted to go on playing, and I did so. So I joined a weaker guild. I joined back the Sheep Fleet, which I joined at the server start and left for Hall of Shame. So I was basically playing in the top 2 guild in the past in the server, and I was top 3 till top 5 contender for the druids. So yeah, well, there's still the bug. Okay, let's go. Sir Mojon and Keyquad were this of these still playing people were better than I back then, and I was level wise slowly behind. Not there wasn't a big gap. Okay, maybe I could have contended still for top 3 of the druids on the server, because of course the server is not that active anymore as at the start, which is normal. But well, I didn't want to do this, and I just wanted to go on. But I will unfortunately have to change my opinion because of the plans I had now with server Europe 1, whatever you want to call it. Don't call it Schnitzel, please. That means since I want to play pretty well on this server, on the Europe 1, I gotta quit this server and I gotta get a lot more inactive on World 60 to do so. And yeah, I think I'm even going to delete this jar because I have some mushrooms, which I probably wanna try or ask to transfer to the other server. Well, that's what my plan is. I will have to talk about it with Liar Games, but before I do this, I want you to explain why I cannot recommend the druid as it is right now. First of all, I want to say that it isn't a really bad class, especially for dungeons. So before it got changed, I wasn't a big fan of the druid, but I mean, you actually went for the tiger form, yeah, and this actually change to the within the eagle form was quite nice because you really used the eagle. Actually, you used the eagle at the server start, and you came pretty far because you beat everyone with this form. Yeah, you beat every dungeon, especially mage dungeons, with this form, and then with gaining the gladiator, the cat tiger form was gaining more and more attractive, instead of playing against mages and bards in the Hall of Fame. So what I still actually like is that you have at least to use 2 masks. The beer form is still useless, kind of. I'm not sure about the late game though, but if you want to play server start and pretty fluently, you actually first go just with this form, and then you have to change those masks, which is actually pretty nice. But this is the main reason I cannot go on with this character class anymore, because while you join the mid game, there it's pretty harsh for someone with just a small amount of time like I am. Like, after you get so many dungeons and you have always to click through the dungeons, which takes more time than before. I don't like this, but still, you have so many intelligence based opponents between, and as well on the twister. so that you always have to change the form. Like, let's see, I'm trying to beat this dungeon. I'm not sure if I beat it because I'm lacking a potion. But still, the next one is not a mage anymore, and you always have to change. You always have to go like this, change the form back to the dungeon, and you have to find the right dungeon, yeah, for example. And this is what I really do not like, yeah. That's kind of sucks for me because it takes even more time, and it is very unbalanced at the second form. So in PvP you cannot count on it. You maybe can have a good try and beat everyone, or you can yeah, you can die against weaker opponents out of almost every classes. So just the Spart and the Eagle form, or Mage and the Eagle form, you should actually win. Yeah, it's quite unbalanced. That's why it's not recommended at the moment. But furthermore, the needed time to click through everything really destroys that class for me. And I must say that in the server start, the early game, the first couple of days, it was pretty fun, yeah. But then during the mid game, it became really worse, yeah. So you shouldn't maybe go for this character class, because if you want to have good progress in dungeons, you can go for the Demon Hunter or Berserk, perhaps even better, or maybe Scout is classical one, and you're actually more balanced in PvP. Yeah, that's actually what I want to tell you. So, yeah, as I said, this character might be deleted, or I make myself naked for the underground, but I'm not sure if it's needed actually. What say? Okay, really didn't do much. Yeah, actually, the best people in the underworld even can beat people. Oh well, the most could even use me still. Okay, so yeah, well, I'm not showing this character anymore. I say goodbye to the DRUID. I hope it will get another rework, but I mean, it's really hard to give it the balance. I think I have no idea how it should work. But at least they should implement faster ways to get everything which you need. Because I can imagine that some people have the same problem as I do. They place some jars, and then each additional time you need is destroying the fun. Yeah, so maybe that's just my 2 points or cents in that case. So we will see us on server 1 Europe. I will play Mage, as I said before, and there everything is clear. Yeah, so Mage is kind of balanced. It's not the most common or most preferred class right now, because it has actually gained more disadvantages than advantages due to the new classes in PvP. And in dungeons, it's not the cheapest class, but I want to go it. I just want to take care about critical damage and do as much damage as I can and see if I can achieve the goals. But you got all information about World 59 International in that case. So I hope you enjoyed it still, and you can follow my decision. Anyways, if you have questions or any doubts, just write it down in comments. We can talk about this, no problem. So anyway, have a nice